I will, for those who did not see the president's statement indicating the extremity of his concern from last night, just as the top, I've always had a very good relationship with Vladimir Putin of Russia, but something has happened to him. He is needlessly killing a lot of people, and I'm not just talking about soldiers. Missiles and drones are being shot into cities in Ukraine for no reason whatsoever. And that goes on, and that's from his Truth Social account. And this morning, he noted, what Vladimir Putin does not realize is that if it weren't for me, lots of really, really bad things would have already happened in Russia, and I mean really bad. He's playing with fire.
Sorry,
yes.
One quick follow-up, Tammy. The Germans say the U.S. has lifted all of its restrictions on the use of long-range weapons. Can you confirm that, and when was that?
I'm not going to discuss that. No, I'm not going to confirm that. Yes.
Thanks, Tammy. On that memorandum for peace that Russia's supposed to be coming up with, was there a timeline ever set for when Russia needed to hand that over? Do you see this as a delayed tactic, stalling direct talks?
Well, I can't speak to what if there was what the agreement would have been if there was a timeline. I can't share that information. I think clearly you should look to the president's sentiment that he's made very public as to indicate whether or not he's satisfied with what they've done. Yes, sir, in the back.
Let me follow up on that question. Get your reaction to Russia's response to the president's tweet, calling it quote unquote emotional.
Oh, yes. Well, I'm not going to speak about the president's emotions, but I think one reason why he was elected with a mandate last year is that we can all relate to him. He's transparent. He's doing something he cares passionately about. He knows what he wants to accomplish. He inherited a world that was on fire and is determined to stop those things. We've heard his remarks about all of this, clearly indicating a personal interest in the nature of what is occurring. And I think that that's what we all appreciate about him. If the Russians cared about the nature of how this is proceeding, they would be thinking less about that and more about what they could do, which is in their hands, to stop the carnage and the slaughter that's happening right now. So it's, I think, pretty clear where both sides are at this point.
And given the president's public frustration of Putin, is it fair to expect some immediate policy adjustment?
I wouldn't call it frustration. It is a statement of the man who has led the effort for peace in so many different regions, making it clear and being completely transparent about his opinion about what's transpired. And I think that is something Russia should take seriously. Americans certainly do. And there are, as I've mentioned last week, that there are many different things that the president has at his disposal to make sure that our position is felt and that can be used to make an impact to stop this carnage. Yeah, yes, sir.